EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the heart of Texas and the spectacular AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Houston Texans and the Dallas Cowboys.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
We welcome you, Mike Tirico, alongside Greg Olson, the kicker, Brandon Aubrey. Set for the start. Off we go from AT&T Stadium. Oh, he's got room past the 30. A very good field position to start as the return is past the 40.
At their own 42-yard line.
First carry for Joe Mixon. That's a short pickup to about the 47. Marquise Bell up to make the stop.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
It is 2nd and 6.
All right. 18, what's that?
Moreau in motion. He's got his man. That's Nico Collins. An attack is going to be made down at the 40-yard line. Stroud connects with Collins, and it's a first down for Houston.
A gain of 13 yards. And the Texans first down.
Here's a give up the middle to Mixon. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman. Sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the gain to nothing.
Throwing from the pistol, Stroud. To the left side, into the hands of Collins. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. That's the second time they connect on this drive. This one good for 13 yards.
13 yards. First down, Houston.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
Here we go. 18, what's that? South. Hey, uno. Hey, south.
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. This one batted away. Good coverage there. It's incomplete. He was trying to connect with his tight end, Dalton Schultz. And that will lead to a second down.
Really nice play there by the defender, Mike, and not only to force the incomplete, but it's the timing. Understanding if he gets there too early, you bring in P.I.
Here we go.
You get there too late, it leads to a completion. That time he times it just right and knocks the ball away.
Hey, uno more.
On second down, Stroud. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up third down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
From the gun here on third down, it's Stroud. Oh, he gets a good read defensively and intercepts it. Picked off by Will Johnson.
Stroud's pass. Intercepted. The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 2-yard line.
They'll run it for the first time with Javonte Williams. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's second down.
Is on 6-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now second and 6.
Yeah! Here we go!
That's quick RPO to Ferguson. And a good gain. He's going to be marked down right at the 20-yard line.
It's a gain of 14
Pickup
yards.
of 14 on that one. First down, Cowboys.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen.
And he'll get maybe a yard. That's it. It is Azeez Al-Shire with the stop.
Made at the 21-yard line. A gain of a yard brings up second and 9.
From the 21, here's second and 9.
Yeah! Here we go, boy! We're going to 53. We're going to 54. Why here? 26.
From the shotgun, it's Dak. Now he's loose at the 40. Now he's loose down the right sideline. And what an effort after the catch. He goes all the way. 79 yards. Touchdown, Dallas. And hold on to that football, young man. That's a keeper. His first NFL touchdown. Good with the extra point. Cowboys will take a 7-0 lead.
Texans nothing. Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. From a yard deep, he's going to bring it out. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line.
Texans take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Here we go. Let the hot, let the hot.
Stroud to throw here on first and 10. Throw here down the field will fall incomplete.
Just doesn't seem to me right now that he's seeing the field very well. And that last possession results in the pick. You'd expect him to come back out here and be a little bit more careful with the ball, find easier completions, find the better matchup. And instead, he puts the ball back in harm's way, and he's lucky that wasn't another interception.
Out, the check. 18. Let's go. Two jet.
Second down, here's a run, and here's Mixon. And a nice run there as he surges forward, a gain of 8, and sets up third down.
Brings up third and 1.
That is caught, finding Higgins. And he's going to pick up the first down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it.
down, Texans.
They'll run out of the gun with Mixon. Not much happening there, just a short gain.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
So, from the 37, here's 2nd and 8.
Over. 18. That's it.
They'll go right back to Mixon. And he's going to take this past the 45. That's good enough for a first down.
A gain of 9 yards. The Texans, first down. A gain of 9 yards. And the Texans, first down.
Higgins sent in motion.
South.
They'll go play action with Stroud. Pass right side, and Higgins has the catch. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Second time they've hooked up on this drive. This one good for 12 and a first down.
A gain of 12. First down, Houston.
Over. 18. That's it.
Now Stroud. They try to work the screen with Mixon. That one way too slow in developing. They rally to the ball. They get the man, and it's no good.
Second and 10. At the 42-yard line.
A second down throw for Stroud. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Donovan Ezeraku. He had a sack in the opener last week. He's got another one here. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. That's going to be incomplete, and it'll leave just enough time for one final play in this opening quarter.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down. From the gun, here's Stroud. He'll take a shot here for the end zone. That is Nico Collins. Touchdown, Houston. His first touchdown of the new campaign.
So by nature, Mike, you know, I am a guy that is generally aggressive on 4th down, but I'm not sure if I was the coach that I would even be this aggressive. I mean, it was 4th and long, but hey, listen, they have confidence in their offense. They have confidence in their group, and hey, who are we to second guess them?
Stroud comes to the line. The Texans is going for 2.
Two-point conversion.
Higgins sent in motion. That's going to be caught in the end zone. And they take the lead by 1. A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. It's the Texans who have the early lead. We're back to Arlington in a moment. And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it up. They play it short, take it at the 15-yard line. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
Yeah, here we go. All right, what do you think?
The drive begins with a run by Williams. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2.
He's tackled at the 29-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
From the 29, here's 2nd and 8.
Yeah! Here we go! Go to 52. Here we go. Go to 54. Go to 54. Line. 26.
A shotgun snap for Prescott. A lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. He was looking for George Pickens there, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Here we go, 47. Yeah! Here we go, 46. 26.
Operating from the gun. Here's Dak. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line. That the former Defensive Rookie of the Year, Will Anderson. He gets in to drop him for his first sack of the young season. This returnable with Palmer. And it'll be brought down, short return, and they'll take over there.
At their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Oh, at 18. That's it.
They'll begin on the ground, and here's Mixon. He'll push forward for about a yard. DeMarvion Overshown there on the tackle.
1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9. At the 26-yard line.
So, from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd and 9.
At 18. That's it.
On the toss, they'll run, and they'll stretch him out to the sideline, but he'll be taken down for a loss.
So much of what makes a toss play so good is it allows you to get the ball on the perimeter of the defense really quickly, and it doesn't stress all of your backside blocking. But on the downside, it does get your running back running east and west. They're running sideways for the first couple steps, and with a defense that can run to the ball, we're able to get you down for a loss.
We'll try to get this one on the ground. And that's not going to work either. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more. It's going to bring up 4th down.
Where's the hot? Hey, Uno.
They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. And he's going to have a Texans 1st down as they get the conversion with a gain of 14.
1st down.
To throw is Stroud. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. Tank Dell was the one he was looking for. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
40-yard line.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
Throwing on 2nd down. Stroud. Open man. Downfield. It's Nico Collins.
Hey, bro, if you want to win, bro, shit, you can just have it. The no kicking on 4th down is bullshit. Like, come on, bro. You're not playing real football. But if you want to win, bro, shit, I'll just give it to you.
And he's out of bounds, but they take it to the red zone inside the 20. It is a big-time play for Houston. 41 yards.
10 at the 19-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. A from the gun. Here's a handoff. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
These are the impact plays that this linebacker is capable of, Mike. Not only dissecting and determining where the ball was going, but then to shoot through the line of scrimmage and make this tackle for a loss. That's a big-time play by a really good player.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12.
Swap. Another swap.
To throw, it's Stroud. This is caught at 2. Looking for the pylon, but the official right there is going to mark him out of bounds at the 1-yard line. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down. It's the quarterback with a sneak, and he will drive his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Texans. Certain quarterbacks have a knack for that, and he finds the space to get in the end zone for the touchdown, Greg.
Yeah, just a good old-fashioned quarterback sneak. Kind of a play that's taken the league by storm. Not necessarily the tush-push like we see up in Philly, but just as effective here, Mike.
Fairbairn, good on the point after. And the Texans are going to open up the lead to 8.
Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. This one brought in at the 16-yard line. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line.
36-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 36.
Yeah,
They'll start this on the ground. It's Williams. And good hard running there. He'll push his way forward. Gain of about 5.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second and 4.
From the 42-yard line, here's second and 4.
Here we go, 47. Wait, 48.
2 minutes to go here till halftime. Greg and I back to Arlington at AT&T Stadium after this. Here comes second and 4.
Yeah! Here we go, 48. 26.
To throw is Prescott. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down. Oh, maybe a free play as he'll look to throw it. Moving left. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. First and 10.
Hey, kill! Hey, kill! Here we go, 46. 26.
Prescott. That is caught. to the goal line and in. George Pickens. Touchdown, Dallas.
You know, Mike, at this level, not all touchdowns are created equal. There's some plays that result in touchdowns, and then there are touchdown strikes. And this one is the latter. I mean, you talk about a confidently thrown ball on the money downfield. It doesn't get a lot better than this, and his receiver is able to take it in for 6.
Prescott leading the Cowboys to the line for this two-point try.
Yeah, here we go. Will line up for the two-point conversion.
Blitz coming, he'll throw it, and that is not going to work. It's incomplete, trying to tie the game with a two-point conversion, but unable to do so.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. And it's a poor kick here. Doesn't even make the landing zone. So that means the ball is going to come out to the 40-yard line. A pair of first downs gives them 1st and 10 up at the 40. Stroud to throw. That's caught. Trey Palmer.
Stroud's pass complete to Trey Palmer. A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at their 49-yard line.
A good spot here. 2nd and a yard.
All right.
Throwing is Stroud. To the left side, into the hands of Collins. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
A gain of 12
6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a first down. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
Houston.
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. They go right back to Collins. He's got it again. And he will score! Nico Collins. Touchdown, Houston. That's his 2nd touchdown so far here in the first half. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer. Because right now, they don't have it for this guy. Mind the play call. But something you have to keep in mind, Mike, is when you decide to pass this close to the goal line, all of the space is the width of the field. There's not a lot of depth to the field. So that's why the timing, the anticipation, the accuracy of the quarterback, it all has to be on point. It wasn't on that last play, and that's why it ultimately failed.
They run over center with Williams. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
No gain on the play. Brings up
2nd down. Prescott.
at the 40-yard line.
I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
And 10 yards to
All
go.
things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Yeah, there we go. Right line in. Hey, kill. Here we go, 46. Here we go, going to 54, line in. Here we go, 46.
On 3rd down, Prescott. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Cowboys. 2 touchdowns for him now in the afternoon. 3rd down. My focus, Greg, was on picking up the 1st down. Forget that. They go down the field and in the end zone for a touchdown.
Yeah, I don't think it was just your focus, Mike. I think in this case, it was the defense's focus. They're so worried about where that first down marker was that they allowed them to get that ball up and over the top for the deep strike touchdown.
The Cowboys will line up for the two-point conversion.
On the zone read, he'll keep it himself. And he will get in for the two. They open up the bag of tricks on the goal line and add a pair of points.
I know it sounds like I'm being biased, Mike, but I'm really not. Down here this close to the end zone, especially on two-point tries, the size, the length, the athleticism, and matchups these tight ends can create, man, they are a tough handle, and it leads to 2 points.
And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Higgins sent in motion.
Under.
They send a receiver in motion left. They're going to get this outside. This could be a double pass. Picked off by Kobe Durant. And he's going to give a short field to his offense here as they try to break the top.
Intercepted. The Cowboys take over first and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Here's to give up the middle with Williams. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they get the timeout. On for the field goal now, it's Brandon Aubrey. This is going to be from 53 yards out. Aubrey's kick is good. So, 1 half in the books. Second half coming up. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Three points, all that separates these two sides as half number 2 kicks off. This one fielded at the 15. And this will wind up working out well. He's going to take it up to the 40-yard line. Good return.
At their own 40-yard line.
First down, it is Williams. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up second and
It's another run here for Williams. Into space. And he will score. Levante Williams. Touchdown, Dallas. His second rushing touchdown of the year. On for the PAT is Aubrey. His kick is good. And the Cowboys will extend this third quarter lead.
31, Texans 21. Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. A return now from the 4. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Stroud. This one, downfield, taken in by Higgins. A great connection there. They're going to bring it down inside the 35-yard line.
It's a gain of 45 yards.
11.
And the Texans, first down.
19 Texans.
First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Stroud to throw here on 1st down. He's got it inside the 5. And he's going to be taken down.
It's a gain of 28 yards. That's another Texans first down.
Mixon. And he's going to go backwards. Taken down at the 6.
Brings up second and goal at the Cowboys.
On 2nd down, Stroud. And he's into the end zone yet again. Nico Collins. Touchdown, Houston. 3 touchdowns for the game. His first 3 of the year. Fairbairn able to add the extra point, and the Texans are back within a field goal. The lead is 3. And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it up. Short kick taken just inside the 20. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Yeah! Here we fly, eh? Check him out! We're going to 53. 26.
On 1st and 10, Prescott. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
Gain of 5 brings up
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
On the option, here's Williams. Down the sideline, past the 40. 20, 15, and he will go all the way. Javonte Williams, touchdown, Dallas. His second touchdown of the afternoon. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. That back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and we'll come out to the 20-yard line.
At their own 20-yard line.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
All right.
From the gun, here's Stroud. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
And this is really just more of the same that we saw in the first half. They have made it a huge struggle in the passing game. I mean, just no easy completions, no open space. Every single ball has been contested, and they've done a great job all day.
They will work the middle with Mixon. And he'll work ahead for about 5 to the 25. Backfield empty. 5 receivers in the formation for 3rd down and 5. He's got his tight end. It's Schultz. He's going to have the 1st down. So they convert on third down with a pickup of 9.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Now, Stroud. He'll air one out for Palmer. And he will score. Praise Palmer. Touchdown, Texans. That his second TD catch of the season.
Well, it seems this game is kind of getting to the point, Mike, where it's defense optional. I mean, both these teams are really just having their way with their opponent. They're going up and down the field, and after this long touchdown, yes, this is great if you're a fantasy player, but it's not so great if you're a defensive coordinator.
That's going to be incomplete. That would have been a tough grab. The collision jarred it loose. The try for 2 is unsuccessful. And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it up. This just makes it to the landing zone. It's taken at the 18. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line.
At their own 33-yard line.
On the give, it's Williams. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
Brought down back at the
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13.
Yeah, there we go. Right there. Hey, kill. Here we go, 47.
Operating from the gun. Here's Dak. That is intercepted. Picked off by Kamari Lassiter.
Mike, there's usually such a comfort level when the guy playing quarterback behind center is a veteran. They've seen a lot of ball. You can trust them to make good decisions. And then every once in a while, one just gets away, and that's just simply a bad ball, a bad mistake. I mean, you're not going to get away with it at this level.
And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Remember this one thing, Mike. It is not how well or how often you run the ball in the NFL. It's when do you run the ball well in the NFL. And I think that's what a lot of these offensive play callers are starting to realize. Can you run the ball well in critical moments of the game? More important than how many gross yards you run for. They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Trying to pick this one up on the ground. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
A gain of 1 yard.
Higgins sent in motion. Stroud to throw here on 1st and 10. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. Had no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
It's 2nd and 8 at the Cowboys' 32-yard line.
Throwing on 2nd down. Stroud. That's going to be incomplete. Crawford very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. And that defender's bearing down. You really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch. And in this case, what guys are unwilling.
Got to get this to the 25. Here's 3rd down.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
fourth down. Stroud. That's taken in. He's going to have a Texans first down. That'll wind up a gain of 11 on fourth down.
On the quick, right?
Out of the gun, here's a give to Mixon. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's second down.
He's brought down at the 15-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
All right.
To throw is Stroud. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force third down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
White Tony. 18. What's that?
From the gun here on third down, it's Stroud. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is fourth down.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
The field goal unit staying put. They're going to line up and go for this on fourth down. Back to throw. Stroud. That's incomplete. Derek Hall on fourth down. Does not work out. And it results in a turnover on down. And that play going nowhere. The defense all over that one. They'll bring them down for a big loss.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
So after the loss on first, here's 2nd and 14. From the shotgun, it's down. He's got a man. It's CeeDee Lamb. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on third down.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
On the play fake. Dak moving to his right. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. A gain of 11 on that one. That's good for a Dallas first down.
So this is a part of the game that everybody works on, Mike. They call it 4-minute offense, and you don't necessarily have to have 4 minutes on the clock. But the whole idea is we possess the ball late in the fourth quarter with the lead. The goal is we want to end the game with the ball. So that third down conversion is going to go a long way. Protect the ball, continue to pick up first downs. If they do that, I don't even think their opponent sees the ball again. At this stage in the fourth quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
Now a second down throw for Prescott. Open man down the field. It's Ferguson. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. It's a big play when they needed it the most. 38 yards.
These wide outside the number throws. This is where a quarterback really gets to show off his arm strength and arm talent. This puts a ton of pressure on the defense because now they say, all right, we have to defend every single blade of grass.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
Yeah, Billy.
On play action. Here's Dak. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 15. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a first down. Down at the 12. It's first and 10.
Here we go, 47. Here we go, 47. Here we go, go to 54, go to 54, wide eight. Here we go, 46.
Prescott now. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Second and 10.
Yeah! Here we go, 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 get out there, get out there. What do you think?
Here's a handoff to Williams. He'll try to get back to the line, but he's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on third down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
Good drive now faces a tough conversion. It is third and long. A shotgun snap for Prescott. Over the middle to his tight end, Ferguson. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Jake Ferguson. Touchdown, Cowboys. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the fourth quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the fourth quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
Aubrey now for the extra point. He's got it. Cowboys will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter.
Texans 34. Brendan Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. On the return is Trey Palmer. Get across the 20, mark him at the 22-yard line.
The Texans take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Here we go.
On first and 10, here's Stroud. That's caught right side for tight end Schultz. And he's going to be out of bounds, but up past the 35. 16 yards on the game, and a quick first down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's second and 1.
At the 47-yard line.
And now the Cowboys going to take a timeout. And
There you go, nigga. You had to glitch my defense out. Come on, bro.
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. He'll take a shot here. Back to the end zone. That one going to be intercepted in the end zone if he stayed in bounds. Now the officials say no. It is incomplete. Crisis averted for the offense, at least for the moment. A near turnover there. The defense still arguing about that pass interference call, but their focus needs to be a stop. They face first and goal. That one intercepted. Picked off by the rookie out of Georgia. He's inside the 40. Inside the 10.
Doing now, fuck nigga. Learn how to play some real football. You might be a good dude, but you were on the game, bro. Hey, don't worry about it, nigga. Hey, you wasn't talking. Hey, you wasn't doing all that when I was goddamn losing. You was able to do that crap, nigga. I had to adjust, boy. Just quit the game and get the fuck out of here, nigga. Shut up. Nigga. Yeah. Walk off, nigga.